What's up, my friends? March 1st, and this is a new worksheet that you can now have too. I'm going to give you some free picks, player props, prize picks, and a few other beautiful gems here by the end of today's video. Hit that like button on your way in and out, and I hopefully we'll see you on the inside today. March 1st on patreon.com/Sparry. It's a good day to join up. Let's go. All right, my friends. So this is a brand new working sheet. You guys have seen me use this on the back end. I am going to be giving this away to tier 2 members in Patreon. That's right, tier 2 members. Here's how you would read this. Multiple things you can do. We've got all sorts of data. Let me go ahead and remove the branding here so you can see this beautiful worksheet. We've got the data for all players on the active slate. So each day you'll have a new slate. This will be uploaded. What it does is it grabs the props from around sportsbooks, consensus props, plops them in here, and then it shows what our model has in comparison. It shows their last 10 for that stat as well, meaning Jimmy Butler here for Miami against Chicago last night, we had him at 5.9 assists. Player props had him at 7.5 assists. So the play was on the under. For the last 10 games, he had 4.5 assists. It shows the difference in the prop versus our model, absolute difference over the 10, and then cumulative difference. So this would give you a general overview of how good of a play this is of going under. And then you would look over here, you could see what category this stat is. So if you're like, wow, Jimmy Butler, 7.5, what? Well, you come over here, it's assists. What are the Bulls against the assists versus the position? 16th in the NBA. And then you can see his last 10 games. Jimmy Butler had 3 assists, 2 assists, a game of 8, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, and 12 assists. And then down here over on the end, you actually are able to sort by category. So if you had sorted last 10 games unders, you could have seen, well, Bam Adebayo under 4.5 assists would have been 9 out of the last 10 games. Bam has been under his prop of 4.5. Jimmy Butler, 8 out of the last 10 had been under his prop. Ja Morant in rebounds had been under his 6.5 rebound prop over the last 10 games. Then you would have seen the model had him as over. Do a little extra research and see what's going on. Is it the defense versus the category where he had a top 5 positional matchup last night? You could do the opposite and search overs. So you would do over top 10. Anything that didn't have a prop pulled in at that time shows up like this, but you can see DeRozan prop. We had him under his 29.5 points last night. I don't know how he finished up, but it looks like we maybe have gone 4-0 on those top 4 props listed, which is pretty nice. Kind of shows you, and you can like, oh my goodness, look at this. DeMar DeRozan going nuclear, last 10 games, 31 plus points. And it allows you to adjust to props. So if the prop line moves to 30.5 later in the day, and you're looking at this and you're like, whoa, we said 31 plus in 10 straight, and maybe that makes you take the over because you feel confident. And then you see this defense first category. Oh no, points against his position, second best in the NBA. Very tough matchup. You'd have all these filled in on a live slate. A few other props pop up here. You saw Steven Adams yesterday was one of my props, by the way. His 3.5 assist line, I took the over. I posted that play at 1.5 units for members, I believe. I think it was 1.5 units. And you can see, here's why. I had seen his last 10 games. He had hit the over on this assist mark. 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 8, 4. And if you go back, I believe 9 games, this is where Desmond Bane returned. So you see with added outside perimeter work with Desmond Bane, you have extra assists coming in for Steven Adams. So I took the over, so on and so forth. And I took the over on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander points. And here he was. I took the over last night, and here's why. I'd seen over the last 5 games, 29, 29, 31, 32, 36. Over the last 2 returning from injury, 32 and 36. They're missing like 3 guards and wings and ball handlers and shooters. So SGA just coming in hot, scored another 30 points last night. So on and so forth. You guys can do this all on your own. 3-point data is also going to be here as well. It shows every single player in the NBA, not just active slates. I believe this is I have them filtered, but it has every single player. Then you could go to all data. This is players who are not on the slate. You can simply search and sort by the teams themselves. You can filter them in and out so that you can do your own work. If you're looking at like a 10 o'clock, 2-game slate, you could filter out just those teams if you wanted, and then you can sort them both by team if you want, and alphabetical. So if you're like, well, I just want to do research for Atlanta. Okay, cool. You can sort by alphabetically by the teams, and then the names right here, and you can do all your work. So if you're looking at, Bogdanovic props, well, heck, you can look at his points, rebounds, and assists, recent trends over the last 10 games. You can do this for every single player. Pretty cool stuff that we're sharing with our members. All tier 2 members are going to get this in addition to the website access, the model, the clean look, the player picks, the prize picks, model. Let me show you that thing in a hot second. Okay, so this is our projections versus prize picks model. It's pretty nice. When the fantasy scores are uploaded, single stats are uploaded on prize picks, it automatically pulls them from prize picks into our model, and it shows when our model is live for the day. This is an early morning video. When our model is live for the day, you actually are able to get all of our projections versus what prize picks has up. So you'll see, hey, Terrence Mann, points, rebounds, assists. His line on prize picks is 21.5. It'll show what our pick is, or what our model says. Like, let's say our model says 24. Well, then it'll show that there's a difference of 2.5, and it'll say over because we have him over by 2.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And you can sort by the differential, you can sort by the picks, you can sort by everything that you want here. And you can do that for both the fantasy score and the single stats. You can show as many entries as you want. You can search players. If you wanted to search players, you could do that and have them come up as well. All sorts of really cool stuff here on the website. So anyways, tier 2, you'll get access to the website. You'll get access to the working sheet every day so that you can do all sorts of work for yourself, all right? Because I know people want to use this. And this will be a new thing that we're going to give away for everybody. So you guys can just start getting into work and, study however you want, whenever you want, make your own picks, make your own props, whatever works best for you. I know that everyone's time is different, and we want to give everybody the opportunity to use it. All right. Pretty cool. So I told you I'd also give you some picks today. Let me give you at least one here before I bow out. This video is running a little bit longer. Marcus Smart. That's right. With Dennis Schroeder off the court this season, was averaging 7.1 assists. 7.1 assists per game. Now, after the trade, he's actually had 6+ in every single game except for the one game where he hurt himself and he left in 13 minutes. Let's take a look at Marcus Smart and his assists per game without Schroeder since he's been traded. So the beautiful part is, all I did is I went to the all data tab because, hey, model has not been updated this morning. I'm busy working on this stuff, and you can see over his last 10 games, Marcus Smart, I went to Boston, Marcus Smart here, averaging 5.2 assists. But you'll see right here, my friends, Dennis Schroeder, 6 games without him, 7. He hurt himself, 6, 7, 7. So I said he averages 7.1 with Schroeder off the court per 36 minutes. Well, here you go. Here are 6 games without Schroeder, 7, 7, 6, 7, 7. In all 5 games he completed. This one he left 13 minutes in with an ankle injury, I believe. And last night had another 7 assists. So yesterday, had another 7 assists last game. His props line today is 5.5. Actually, you can get it this morning on DraftKings over 5.5 assists for plus 100. So that's an official pick. I posted that in Discord last night about 12:30 a.m. on March 1st, and I posted that, and it was minus 104 on FanDuel when I posted that pick for members at 1.5 units. Now it's up to plus 100 on DK. I'd get it while it's hot. I think the odds will continue to shift throughout the day, if not even the props line moving to like 6 and forcing you to have to hit that 7 assist line on the over. So there's your pick for the day. And he is also over there on Prize Picks as well. Luka Doncic over 2.5 threes on Prize Picks is one I'll be playing later as well. The birthday boy narrative. He's hit over 2.5 3-pointers, 3+ threes, and I believe 6 out of the last 7 games. So there you go. There's 2 free Prize Picks plays. You can do a 2-pick, power play if you'd like. You've got the Marcus Smart over 5.5 assists. And then, of course, I showed you the working sheet, which will be added to tier 2 in the next day or two for members. Get signed up at patreon.com/Sparry, link down below. And I will see you on the inside. I just have the best feeling. Join us and 1,500 others in Discord, talking player props and all things parlays and whatever else you want in Discord. Have a good day, my friends. I'll see you on the inside.